Good. So you are the only one today, I guess.
Yes.
You're 6B, right?
Yeah. 6A.
6A.
No, B.
B.
B or B? Yes, you are in 6B. Okay. So how is everything, Aida? How was your day today?
Good.
Are you also
Hard.
having exams?
Yes.
Are you
Oh.
also having quarter exams at your school?
Mm, 6.
Aiden, did you have exam today?
Yes.
What exam? What subject?
Math, literature, physics, history of Azerbaijan, history of the world, and also.
Okay, good. All right, very good. So Aiden, I think it's time we can start. All right, if there's nobody around you, you can turn on your camera. Otherwise, it's fine. It's up to you. Okay, very good. Aiden, if you remember, we were solving these questions, right? We did how many questions already? It's about 21, 22. And I think you are quite busy with your school. That's why you are going to solve all the questions together, okay? If the question is very easy, you can just tell me, we can skip that question. Otherwise, we have to solve these questions one by one, step by step, okay? Try to understand every step. Otherwise, you cannot make improvement. If you just watch and that's not a good idea, because this one is a tuition, private tuition, right? It's not a school math. So you have to understand everything if my explanation is not clear to you. Okay, Aiden?
Yes.
Ali Tayyib, welcome. We are just starting the class. All right, Aiden, let's start with question 25. Can you read the problem?
In a restaurant, 3/5 of the dinners were adults and the rest were children.
Okay, this one, Aiden, this one we call, we pronounce it as diners, right? Diner. Dine means, what does dine mean? Dine mean to have dinner, right?
Yes.
So diners means the people who are eating their dinners. Okay, continue.
5/8 of the children were boys and the rest were girls. What fraction of the diners in the restaurant were girls?
Okay. But I think question is clear, right? We are talking about the number of people in a restaurant, and just enter the restaurant and watch. Okay, you see some adults, right? Men and women, and also you see some children, right? And among the children, also some of them are girls and some of them are boys. All right. Here it says that 3/5 of the diners were adults. That means that if we are saying that here adults, right? And here we have children. So 3/5 of the diners. Let's say 3/5 of diners. That for diners, that we just denote by D. Okay, you can just read D as diners. All right. 3/5 of diners are adults, and the rest were children. If we are just saying that the rest were children, can you just tell me what fraction of the diners were children? It is 3/5 of people, right? Diners are adults,
Yes,
so the rest are children. It must be 2/5, right?
2/5, yes.
Yes, 2/5 of the diners are children. And also in math, soon actually I will use multiplication, because of means multiplication. Anyway, continue. So now again, 5/5 of the children. Now we are talking about this, right? The children are this, right? So it says that 5/5 of the children were boys and the rest were girls. Now here we are talking about girls, and here we have boys, right? And it says that 5/8 of the children were boys. So here 5/8 of the children. How many children do we have here? As you see here, 2/5 of diners, right? So here we have 2/5 fifth of diners. Just read this D as diners, right? So because now this says Aydın, Ismail, Mehmet, Dov, Ali, Tayyip, Nargis, Jabbarla, guys, welcome. We have just started the class. Now, Aydın, in our daily life situation, especially now we have smartphone and you are chatting with your people and you are communicating with your teachers online, right? And we are using a lot of abbreviated words, right? For example, Nargis, are you here?
Yes.
Nargis, how do you read this one?
What's this? S-U?
No, we read this as CU, right? CU.
Ah, yes.
This one, it is a CU. Okay. How
Ah,
about this one? How do you read this one? Let me just write this.
T- TZU.
Or like this.
TTU.
Okay. Maybe you have never seen this. This means that talk to you later. Okay. For example, OMG. What is it? Oh my God,
Oh
right?
my
Just
God.
read it.
Oh
Oh
my God.
my
Oh my
God, right? For example, what is it? Anyway, this kind of a lot of abbreviation words, especially when you just chat, right? Actually, we are using this. And also algebra is something like this. All right, writing diners, it's not so practical. Instead of diners, I'm just using D. You can just read it as diners. The die represents the number of people who are eating their dinner at the restaurant. Anyway, let's continue. Aydın, let's finish this question with you. It says that 5/8 of the children were boys. And Aydın, how about the rest all were girls? Can you just tell me how?
Free age.
Oh, this one's boys, right? Sorry, I actually confused this one. The first of 5/8 of the children were boys.
Yes.
And here we have girls. How many girls? 3/8,
Free age.
right? Of the children. How many children? 2/5 of the
Two-
diners. Now, what is the question? I don't read the question.
What fraction of the diners in the restaurant were girls?
Very good. Now, actually here, we are talking about D, right? What fraction of the diners in the restaurant were girls? So to answer this question, just we have to simplify this part, right? It gives us the fraction part of the diners. So of means times. So here we have 3/8 times, this dot means times, 2/5
2/5.
times, here we have D, which is equal to, and we can simplify this, right? 3 times 2/8. I can write it as 2
Eight.
times 4 times 5, and here we have D. So this 2 to cancel each other, that's equal to 3/20
Three
of
over 20.
diners. So what is the answer here? Dot, dot, dot. The answer is 3/20 of the people at the restaurant were girls. Okay, that's our answer. Now this is 20. We can check the answer. I think our answer is on page 49. Okay, the previous one. What question is it? It is 25, right? It's 25. It is 3/20. That is the right answer. Okay, let's move back. That question. Nargis, can you read question 26?
Yes. A rectangular box measuring 13
Measuring.
centimeters.
Nargis, measuring. Measure.
Measuring 13 centimeter by 8 centimeter
13
by 11
centimeters, right? When it's more than one, it's a plural. Read it as 13 centimeters.
centimeters by 8 centimeters by 11 centimeters was needed to store cubes of size 2 centimeters. Find the maximum number of such cubes that can fit into the box.
Okay, guys, this question is for you. You have 1 minute to solve this question. Try and let's see. If you cannot solve in 1 minute, then we will discuss together. Okay, time starts now. Three, two, 1, 0. Any answer?
One minute.
1 minute? You mean one more minutes? Okay, guys, one more minute.
I have an answer.
Who are you?
Aydın.
Aydın. Yes, Aydın. What is your answer?
I think 65.
65. Okay, that's incorrect. Anybody else?
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Can I answer?
Yes.
48. 48.
Who are you?
Ali Tayyip.
Ali Tayyip. Okay, let me just write here. Ali Tayyip. 48. All right, guys, I think you didn't understand the question. So it says that a rectangular box measuring 13 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 11 centimeters. So we are talking about something like this, right? Here we have a rectangular box and a big one, right? And
Now can I change my answer?
yes,
I think 148.
no, that's wrong answer. Okay, guys, here, let's just do this together, all right? The answer is 120. Why? It says that a rectangular box, you have a box measuring 13 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 11 centimeters, was needed to store means to keep, right? Cubes of size 2 centimeters. So we have small cubes, okay? The small cubes. And all size are 2 centimeters. This one is 2, this one is 2, this one is 2. The question is find the maximum number of such cubes that can fit, you see, that can fit into the box. Now, if I put here, for example, here, how many boxes can I put here? Since it is 13, right? In how many 2's do we have in 13? 13, I can write it as 6 times 2 plus 1. 7 boxes does not fit here. Only 6 boxes fit here, right? Because 2, 2, 2, 2. If you just put 6 boxes next to each other, then your length will be 12. If you put one more, it will be more than 13. So 13 boxes does not or do not fit here. So here I can put how many boxes? Let me change the marker. Here I can put 6 boxes. And how about this 8? This 8 is 4 times 2. So here, right, I can put 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can put 4 boxes here. This is the first box, right? And that's the second box, third box, and 4 box. It's already fit. And how about 11? 11 is 5 times 2 plus 1. So we can put 5 boxes. So here we have how many? 6. And to width, we can put 4. And how about the height? I can put 5, which is equal to 120. So the answer is we can fit 120 boxes into this big box. Ali Tayyip, did you understand the solution?
Yeah, I understand.
Very good. Now you can check the answer. What is it? It is 39. No. Okay. So we just solved 26. The answer is 120. Okay. Guys, let's continue. If you have any questions, you can ask, okay, if you didn't understand any part. Otherwise, we will move to the next question. Okay.
Move to the next question.
Next question. Nargis Jabbarlı, can you read question 27?
Yes. A box filled with red beans completely has a mass of 100 and 1,000.
No, just
One and
1.666 kg.
1,666 kilograms. It has a mass of 4,402
One,
kilograms.
yes, 1.402 kilograms.
Kilograms when it is 4 over 7 filled with red beans. What is the mass of the empty box?
Nargis, did you understand the question?
Yes.
Can you read one more time, Nargis? Sometimes, we have to read at least 2 times to understand the problem.
A box filled with red beans
Filled,
completely has
Nargis, filled, not filled, filled. A box
filled.
filled with red beans,
Filled with red
completely.
beans has a mass of 1,666 kilograms. It has a mass of 1,402 kilograms when it is 4 over 7 filled with red beans. What is the mass of the empty box?
Okay, very good. Guys, here we have a kind of scale, right? And we are talking about a box, right? And inside the box, we have, what is it? Red beans, right? And inside we have red beans. So now also the box has a mass and also red bean has a mass, right? Because when you're putting together their mass. Box plus red beans is actually is equal to 1.66. So here in the question is saying that a box filled when it is full, right, with red beans completely has a mass of 1.66. So that means that here, let's say this one is the mass of the box, and this one is, I don't know, I can draw maybe a bit longer, no problem. All right. Okay. Now this one is, what is it? Mass of the box. All right. And this one is the mass of the red beans. I mean, again, just writing everything is not so good. Let me just write here red beans. Okay. So this together, right? So this one is, what should I write here? Okay, here we have box plus red beans, right? Together is how much? 1.666 kg, right? So that is equal to the weight of the box plus red beans. In the second one, it says that it has a mass of 1.402 kg when it is 4/7 filled with red beans. So now we are saying that when it is 4/7 filled, so again, still we have a box, right? It does not change. But here now only 4/7 filled, right? Here, this one is still box. And how about this one? And this one is 4/7 of red beans. And the remaining part is, what is it? Remaining part is, right, that is 3/7 of red beans. So when we just here in the first part, the whole box and the whole red bean, and the second part, it has a mass of 1.402 when it is 4/7 filled, right? 4/7 filled. We are just talking about the shaded region. So we are saying that here the box plus 4/7 of the red beans, that's equal to 1.402. Okay. Also from the fraction, you can see that. What is the question here? The question here is, what is the mass of the empty box? So we have to find B, right? So to do this one, first, see here, B plus R, that's equal to 1.666. That is the mass of the box and red beans. And after that, box plus 4/7 of red beans, that's equal to 1.402. Maybe I can just write like this. It will be much better. Here we have box plus red beans, that's equal to 1.666 kg. right? It's also kg. Actually, I can just change this into grams. This one is 1666 grams, and also this one is 1402 grams. This one is kg. Okay. So now, what should we do here? I mean, we need to find, right? First, we should find B. How can I find B? To find B here, right? So here we have B plus R, that's equal to 1666, and B plus 4/7 of this one, right? That's equal to 1402, right? So, okay. Let me just put this into the box, right? We are talking about these two numbers. Aiden, what do you think? How can we find the weight of box? What should we do here in the next step? Now, that's the question. Right, that's the question. Here we are talking about the total mass. When our box is full with red beans, then your total mass is 1,666 grams, right? That is the mass of the box plus
Yes.
the red beans when it is full. And how about if we just remove some part, right? That means that we are removing this part. Let me just shade this with red. I'm
Can I ask
removing this red shade part, right? So this removed part, right? When we remove this, actually
Yes.
the amount decreases to 1402. From here, that means that 3/7 of that red beans, right? It should be equal to the difference of these two weights. That's equal to 1402 minus 1666.
Minus,
yes?
So
yes.
what is 1402 minus 1666?
Um, negative 200,
44.
240,
Negative
264,
244.
264.
Okay. Sorry. So actually, the difference, I should write the bigger number first, right? 1666 minus 1402. So
244.
244.
200.
244?
64.
64. 64.
64.
64.
Okay, 264, right? So now what is it? 3/7 of R is equal to 264, right? If you remember, how do you find R? Just to find R, we should multiply both sides by upside down, right? Invert, we should just invert this fraction, right? So that is, first I should multiply this 264 by 7. That is 7 times 264. And after that, we should divide by 3, which is
3.
equal to 7 times 264 and divide by 3. That's equal to 616
grams.
grams. Yes. Okay. So now what is it? That is the mass of the red beans, right? Now
Red
we can
beans.
just calculate, what is it? The mass of box, because we know that the mass of box, right, plus the red beans is equal to 166. Now from here, what is the mass of the box? That's equal to 1666, right? That is the total mass minus 616. That's the mass of the red beans, which is equal to
1,050.
so
1,050.
very good. Dot dot dot. So the mass of the box is, empty box is 1,050 grams.
grams.
Yes.
Okay, guys, in this way you should solve this. Now I'm going to ask the next question for you. I will give you 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
And if your pen and piece of paper is ready on your table, you can try this. 28. Now read it and start. You have 2 minutes. And you can just leave your answer in the chat box or just tell me, okay?
Can I answer?
Yes, Al Taib. What is the answer?
My answer is 20%.
20%.
Percent.
No, Al Taib, that's the wrong answer. Try
Is it
again.
zero?
Huh?
Is it zero? No.
Zero?
No.
No, no.
$12?
Are you just guessing or you're solving?
No. So,
Okay, guys, 20 seconds left. After that, we will discuss. Okay, keep thinking or solving. Okay, no answer. All right,
no.
Ismail, can you read the question?
Can I answer?
Ismail Jabbarla, can you read the question?
Eric collected 10 degrees.
What? 10%.
Eric collected 10% more stamps than Adam. Ben collected 10% more stamps than Eric. What was the percentage difference between the stamps that Ben and Adam had?
Okay, very good. Guys, in this question, right, like Eric collected 10% more stamps than Adam, right? Now, immediately or naturally, you ask yourself, how many stamps does Adam have? We have no information. That means that they can use any number for Adam. All right. So here, this kind of questions, guys, I just suggest you first tabulate your data. All right, the information. So here we are talking about 3 people. Let me draw a table. Okay. So here we have Eric, and here we have Adam.
Adam and Ben.
Here we have, what is it?
And
Ben.
Ben.
Now it says that Eric collected 10% more stamps than Adam. Now the question, how many stamps does Adam have? We have no information in the question about this, right? So you can put any number. So, but you should put, you should use a suitable number. Since we are talking about the percentage, Mamedov Ali Tayyip, when you talk about percentage, what is the most suitable number to use? It is 100, right? Suppose that Adam has 100 stamps, okay? So now it says that Eric collected 10% more stamps than Adam. If Eric collected 10% more than Adam, Adam has 100 stamps. How many stamps did Eric collect?
110.
Very good, because 10% of 100 is 10, right? So it is 100
Yes.
plus 10. So Eric collected 110 stamps. Nargis, next
Ben
question is for
collected
you.
120.
Nargis, next question is for you. Ben collected 10% more stamps than Eric. How
It's
many?
11.
Huh?
11.
Very good. So 10% of 110 is 10% of 110 is, what is it? It is 11. So
11.
Ben collected 110
11 stamps.
plus
Can
11,
I answer
that's
the
equal
question?
to 121, right? So 121 is 10% more than 110. Now the question, what was the percentage difference between the stamps that Ben and Adam had? How do we calculate this now? The percentage difference. To find the percentage difference, right, between Ben
11.
and Adam, that is Ben and Adam, what is it?
11.
No, look at this Adam. Adam collected 100. Ben
21,
collected
21.
121.
Yeah,
So that is
21.
121 minus Adam,
Minus
100
100.
over,
Yeah,
here
it's
we have 100. And to express it as a percentage, we should multiply this by 100%. So which is equal to 121 minus 100, that's equal to 21, right? And this 100, 100, they cancel out each other. So here we have 21%. Okay, so what
Can
is the
I
difference
ask a
between,
question?
what was the percentage difference? The percentage difference between the stems that Ben and Adam had is 21%. So the answer is 21%.
One.
Okay,
Teacher, can I ask a question?
yes.
Where did you find Adam's 100? Where did you find?
Adam, actually, Adam can have any number of stems. It does not change the solution because in the question, there is no information how many stems did Adam
It's
have.
the example
So you
number,
can put
yes.
any number for Adam's stems.
Yeah. Thank you.
But in general, Nargis, if you don't know, Mr. Qasim, can we just solve this in general case? Of course, but at the time, it involves more algebra. That is actually more rigorous way, more powerful way. So in using algebra, right? Here we have E, Eric, Adam,
Maybe.
and Ben.
Yeah.
So now the question, how many stems did Adam collect? I don't know. Suppose that Adam collected N stems. And here it says that Eric collected 10% more. So that means that N plus 10% of N, which is equal to, if you evaluate this, that's equal to 1.1 M. So here we have 1.1 M. And next question is, Ben collected 10% more stems than Eric. So that is, what is it? Here we have 1.1 N plus 10% of 1.1 N. It is just points. Okay. Now, if you simplify this, what is it? If you simplify this, here we have 1.1 times 1.1 M, which is equal to 1.21 M. Now the question is, what is it? The percentage difference, right, between Adam and Ben. Adam collected, let me change the marker. Adam collected N, Ben collected 1.21 N's, right? So here the difference is 1.21 N minus, here we have N, over, out of what? Out of Adam's, right? That's the original number. So I should divide this by M and multiplies by 100%. So this N, right, the common factor, they cancel each other. 1.21 minus 1, that's equal to 0.21 times 100%. So which is equal to 21%.
Yeah.
That is a general way, actually. I wish you could solve like this. That's a general case, okay? For any number, as you see here, this number is not affecting the solution. And that's why I said that you can just pick any number, because in the question, there is no information about the number of stems that Adam had or collected.
Okay.
Next question. Ali Tayyip, can you read this question?
Yeah. Someone started packing some books at
10:20 a.m.
10:20 a.m. He spent
A.m. A.m.
a.m. He spent 4/5 H
Hours.
packing the
Hours.
books.
H means hours, right?
Hours packing the books and then took 45 minutes to have his lunch and continued to pack until 3:15 p.m. In the afternoon.
P.M.
How long
P.M.
p.m. in the afternoon? How long did he take to pack the books after his lunch?
Ali Tayyip, did you understand the question? Or you want to read again?
Okay. Samuel started packing some books at 10:20 a.m. He
Ali
spent
Tayyip, actually, when you are reading the time, right, you don't have to read that points. You can just read it as 10:20 a.m.
1 a.m. Okay. He spent 4/5 each packing the books, and then
Not
he
age, other type, hours. 1 and 4/5 hours packing the books.
Oh yeah, I understand. Then took 45 minutes to have his lunch and continued to pack until 3:15 uh, p-
Yeah.
p.m. p.m. in the afternoon. How long did he take to pack the books after his lunch?
Okay. What is the story about here? Okay, we are just talking about the time. How many minutes or how many hours did he spend to actually pack the books after his lunch? So here, actually here we have two different time intervals, right? Even three here. Number one is he started in the morning, right? What time did he start? At 10:20. So he started packing the books at 10:20.
10:20 a.m.
And it says that he spent 1 and 4/5 hours packing the books and then took 45 minutes.
1.6.
So
8.
until how many
1.8.
minutes? To find this one, we know the 1 and 4/5 hours. That's equal to 1 hour plus 4/5. You change this into minutes. We have to multiply by 60. So which is equal to 1 hour and 48 minutes.
75.
Okay, because this one is 48. Here we have minutes. So now if I add, that's the first step. Second step is if he started at 10:20, right? And he packed for 1 hour and 48 minutes. So if we add this 1 hour and 48 minutes. So 0 plus 8 is equal to 8.
2.
2 plus
8,
4 is equal to
6,
6. But
6,
60 minutes is 1
8.
hour. So I should write here 0. 0 plus 1, it is 1. With
8.
1 is equal to 2. And here we have
2,
2. So that means
1.
that he packed the books until 12:08. Okay. So after that, the second one, it is lunchtime, right? He said that in the question, it says that then he took 45 minutes to have his
Minutes.
lunch. So here we have from 12:08. The third step is 12:08 plus 45, which is equal to 13 and 5, 1, 2.
5,
So
30.
he had lunch from 12:08 until 12:53 and continued to pack until 3:15, right? And right after his lunch, that is starting from 12:53 until 3:15. Guys, when we're just talking about the difference, you better write your time in 24-hour format. Because we know that afternoon 3:15, that means that it is 15:15, right? So here we have from 12 to 15:15. So that's easy to find the difference. What is the question here? How long did he take to pack the books after his lunch? So we need to find the length of this time interval, right? To do this one, we know that from 12:53 to 1 o'clock, we have 7 minutes plus, and from 1 to 3, we have 2 hours, and here we have 15 more minutes, which is equal to, here we have 2 hours, 7 minutes plus 15 minutes, that's equal to
22.
22 minutes. So actually, it took how many? 2 hours and 22 minutes to pack the books in the afternoon. Now we can check the answer, 49, I think, or 48 or 47. So it took how many? 2 hours and 22 minutes. Our previous answer is 21%. Question 27 was 1,050 grams. So everything is good. Okay.
Yeah.
Mamedo Ali Taib, is everything clear to you?
Yeah.
Very good. So Aiden, it's your turn. Read question 30.
The ratio of length to the breadth of rectangle is
Breadth.
breadth of rectangle is 5 divided 4. The area of the rectangle is 180 centimeter Square.
Square centimeters. Square centimeters.
Square centimeters. Find the brave.
Okay. Guys, first I want you to try this question. You have 2 minutes, okay? And after that, you'll discuss together. Start now. Read this again one more time. If possible, draw it. And after that, try.
Is it 12? Is it 20?
How much?
12. 20, 20.
20.
Yeah. Is it correct?
No. No. Find its breadth. We need to find the breadth of the rectangle, right?
Is it 9?
9?
Yeah. I'm incorrect.
I don't know, just keep your answer. Here, we are given a rectangle. It says that the ratio of the length to the breadth of a rectangle is 5 to 4. So let's say this one is length, this one is breadth. Right? Actually, usual breadth, I just use W, width. So it says that length to width is equal to 5 to 4, right? So what does it mean? Usually in ratio, we know that it can be anything, right? And also we know that what's given here, length times width. That gives us the area, right? Area equals length times width. That's equal to 180, right? What does this length and width mean? It means that length over W, their ratio, not their value, 5 over 4.
Over
So if I
4.
multiply by 2, for example, equivalent fractions, right? For example, let's say 2 over 3. If you multiply numerator and denominator by a constant, the same number, the value of the fraction remains unchanged. It does not change. Like multiply by 2, here we have 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6. Multiply by 10, 20 over 30. Multiply by 100, 200 over 300. All of these fractions are equal, right? We call them, these are equivalent fractions. So now since length times width equals 180, so I can just produce equivalent fractions until their product gives us 180. Multiply by 2, it is 10 over 8. 10 times 8, 80? No. Multiply by 3, it is 15. Multiply by 3, it is 12. Now it is 15 times 12. It is 80, 180? Yes. So since here L times W equals 180, so from here, length should be equal to 15 centimeters and width or breadth is equal to 12 centimeters. What is the question? Breadth. So dot, 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 breadth of the rectangle is 12 centimeters.
Centimeters.
Did anybody say 12?
Me.
Who? Nargis, you?
Yeah.
Did you solve it like this?
I say 12, 9, and 20.
Yeah, and that's why you confused me, Nargis. If you told me only one number.
I know.
But is this solution clear, Nargis? Did you understand 100% or still you're not sure? Hello, Nargis. Answer my question.
What?
Did you understand the solution?
Yeah.
How much?
Um,
10%, 50%, 70, 80, 90, 100?
100%.
Very good. Okay. Guys, for now, I will just pause, okay, this part. Now we will solve the second one next time because now we have only 10 minutes left. I will practice a few more questions with you, okay? Then you are 6B, right?
Yes.
Okay, 6. Why it is 8A here? It should be 6B. Okay, good. All right, let's just continue from here, solve more questions because we don't have much time. Okay. Aydın, Avle Tayyip, Ismail, Nargis, and anybody there, if you are listening to me, as I told you, now we are practicing, how to say, is a kind of government exam that is prepared by one famous publisher from Singapore. All right. After all, you're going to sit for SASMO or any international exams. Okay. So you should be familiar with the terms, vocabulary, and words and problem types. That's why we need to practice more and more questions. So, and also number one. Number two, as I told you, I have already prepared 5 such papers, 5 exams, let's say, and each exam has 2 parts. That is paper 1 and paper 2. And paper 1, you need to solve questions without using a calculator. For paper 2, for some questions, you may. It doesn't mean that you must. You may. You are allowed to use a calculator only for the final calculation part, okay? But actually, paper 2 contains or consists of structured questions. Okay, you cannot answer maybe in one step. It requires a little bit longer step. But it really improves your problem solving skill a lot if you practice these kind of questions. Okay, now let's just solve maybe 1 or 2 until we have until our time runs out. So here the total time for paper 2 is 1 hour and 30 minutes. They use the calculators allowed. Short answer 10 marks, structured questions 45 marks. Anyway, so here questions 1 to 5 carry 2 marks each. Show your work is clearly and write your answers and units in the spaces provided. Anyway, so this is just the instruction. Ismail, can you read the question again? And let's discuss together. That's the last question for
The
today.
ratio of the number of blue balls to red balls is 2
2 to
2
3.
divided
2 to
3.
3.
2 to 3.
Yes.
2 to 3. The ratio of the number of blue balls to green balls is 6 to 5. If there are 20 more blue balls than green balls, how many balls are there in all?
Okay. So again, guys, step by step, we need to learn how to use algebra. Algebra means using variables. Instead of Ismail, if I say I, you should understand I'm talking to you. Instead of Nargis, and for example, let's say Ismail is IJ. Okay, IJ, I stands for Ismail, J stands for Jabbarlı. Nargis Jabbarlı, for example, NJ. Okay, you should understand.
Yeah.
NJ is Nargis Jabbarlı. MA, for example, that's Mehmet of Ali Tayyip. AG, for example, that is Aydin Gülüzade, for example. It is something like this, okay? We are just using this short codes because every time writing your name, Ismail Jabbarlı is quite long, right? And my name is Abdul Qasim. That's why I ask my students to call me just Qasim, or if possible, TK. TK means teacher Qasim. All right, TK means teacher Qasim. Now, these days, because when you're messaging, right, if you write everything in full, it takes a lot of time. Anyway, guys, here the solution, the ratio of the number of blue balls to red balls. Blue balls, let's say it is B, red balls, let's say it is R. So that's it. Blue to R is equal to 2 to 3.
2 to 3.
Okay. The ratio of the number of blue balls to green balls. So that means here blue balls, right here, blue balls to green balls.
Green
That is
balls.
blue to green.
Green.
That's equal to 6
6
to
to
5.
6
5.
to 5.
If there are 20 more blue balls than green balls, what does it mean? It means that 20
10.
more blue balls than green balls means, right? This sentence means that, how can I express this algebraically or mathematically? That means that we have more
5
blue
minus
balls than
3.
green balls. So blue balls minus green balls, right? That's equal to 20. It means this, right? Or also in other way, I can write like this. Blue balls is equal to green balls plus 20. That means that the number of blue balls is 20 more than green balls in two different ways. These two expressions mean the same thing, okay? How many balls are there in all? So that is the question. Now, all right, from here, B to R, right? B to R, 2 to 3, and B to G, 6 to 5. But actually, to just write this as a single ratio, because in the first one I have B, in the second one I have B. How can I write this? Let me just replace these letters. Instead of B to R, let me, this is the first step, B to R, I can write R to B. What is R to B? It is 3 to 2, right? Because B to R is 2 to 3. That means R to B, it is 3 to 2. Now I can write here. How about B to G in the second equation? It is 6 to 5. As you see here, this B, right? And they are represented by 2 and 6. To write them as a single ratio, this number should be the same because they are representing the same number. How can I actually change them into the same number? We know that in ratios, right, if you multiply each number by some number, the ratio does not change. So using this fact, I can multiply this 3 by 3, 2 by 3, multiplying each number by the same number. 3 times
9
3,
to
it is
3.
9.
9 to
And
6.
3
9 to
times
6.
2, it is 6. So that means that the ratio 3 to 2 is the same as 9 to 6. Now, how about here? Still here we have, what is it? Let me just write a bit longer equal sign. Here we
18.
have 6 to 5. Now, as you see here, B, right? B in both cases, it is 6, 6.
Yeah.
That
6,
means
6.
that now writing R to B to G, I can write here R to B
To be
to
to G.
G. That's equal to 9 to 6 to 5. Okay. So
Yeah.
what does it mean? It means that this number of red balls, it is 9 units. Instead of units, I just write U. And the blue balls, it is
U, it's
6
6 U.
units. And the green
And
is
Green,
5
5
units,
U.
have
right?
you.
And what we know here is the difference between blue and green is 20. Whereas blue and green, it is this one, right? What is the difference? B minus G, that is 6 units minus 5 units. That's equal
5
to
units.
20. What is 6 units minus 5 units? It's only 1 unit,
Uh,
just U.
the
So
unit
U
is
is equal to 20, right? So now the question is, what is the question? We need to find the total number of, right? How many balls are there in all? What is the total number of balls? Actually, the final answer is, that is R plus B plus
Plus
G, right?
G.
What is R?
times
9U,
9,
9U, and plus 6U plus
6.
5U. That's equal to 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 units. And how
20
about
U.
1 unit? 1 unit equals 20. So that's equal to 400
400
balls. Is it
units.
balls? Yes.
Well,
So in total, we have 400 balls. We can check the answer. What is it? 47, right? Is it question one? Yes, question one is, we have just solved this. It is 400 balls in all.
you know.
Okay. Right, that much is enough for today. I have already shared this file. Maybe I will share one more time, keeping saving this as PDF. You can look at the solutions. You have to practice these questions. We have 16 more questions, okay? And we will practice this. And next week, hopefully, we will start practicing SASMO questions, okay?
Yeah.
Guys, and I'm hoping that you are practicing, but you don't have any questions. Just let me know. I have a bunch of questions for you. I prepared, but now you are too busy. That's why I'm not giving much question. If you really want to improve your math, study like 1 or 2 months, you will see that you will make a lot of improvement. After that, you can learn math very easily. Guys, thank you very much for your time. I will meet you next, what is our next class? Is it Thursday or Friday?
Friday.
Friday, okay. I will see you on Friday, okay? Bye-bye, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.